Happy holidays! Rhonda here with Foods 101. Today I'm showing you how to make these edible Christmas cornflake wreaths. They're absolutely fabulous during the holidays, and I don't know anybody that doesn't love these. The ingredients you're going to need is 5 cups of unfrosted cornflakes, 40 regular marshmallows, or you can use 4 cups of miniature marshmallows, which is a 10-ounce bag, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, 1/4 cup of cubed butter. This is a half stick, 4 tablespoons. I have edible candies that I'm going to use for the berries in our wreath. I'm using green food coloring, and I've got candy shreds that I'm going to add on my wreaths to act like snowflakes. They're really super adorable. In a 3-quart saucepan or skillet, add your butter over medium heat. Add all your marshmallows. Now, if your butter starts bubbling, I'd turn down your heat to medium-low, which I'm going to do at this time. We're going to let these marshmallows blend in with our butter. Keep an eye on them. Now that the marshmallows are almost melted, I'm going to add that pure vanilla extract. And again, if you think it's getting a little too warm, you can remove your skillet or your pan off the heat. Marshmallows have melted into our butter and vanilla. We're going to turn off the heat, add the green food coloring. If you want to make these a light green, you may. If you want to make them a darker green, then you're going to add more green food coloring. Ooh, and that looks wonderful. I want them a little bit more green, so I'm going to add a little bit more food coloring. If you want to leave it lighter, then you can use less green food coloring. You want to incorporate this until it's well blended. You don't want any white or green streaks here in your marshmallow mixture. Add all your cornflakes. As you see, these cornflakes aren't covered with sugar. That's really what you're looking for. With a spoon, fold our cornflakes in with our green marshmallow mixture. Be sure when you're folding it in that you don't squish your cornflakes, because you want your cornflakes nice and whole when you start shaping them into the size of wreaths. I've got all of my cornflakes coated with the marshmallow mixture. I'm adding a spoon about this size. Dig right into it, and we're going to add it over here onto a parchment lined cookie sheet. Now, if you don't have parchment paper, just go ahead and butter your cookie sheet a little bit. You don't want these sticking. I find that it's better to use a silicone spoon because it's not going to stick. We're going to let these cool down for a little bit before we start shaping them into wreaths. Don't want to burn our fingers. Now that they've cooled down a little bit, they're very cool right now, but they're still pliable, and just start shaping them into your wreath. Add extra over here from your pot if needed, because you want them tightly pushed together so they won't fall apart when you get ready to eat them. Very simple and easy to do. Now, if you think that they're sticking to your fingers a little too much, you can put a little bit of butter on the end of your fingertips, or you can dip your fingertips in water. Make sure that your water's not really saturated on your fingertips. It'll also keep the marshmallow from sticking to your fingers. These are going to be so much fun. Get the kids in the kitchen during the holidays. They would love to be creative with these Christmas wreaths. Before your wreaths start to harden, you're going to add your little holly berries, and these are edible candy pearls. If you'd like to use miniature M&Ms or Red Hots, you can do that too. I love adding a little dusting of this candy shred. It makes it look like it's been snowing on these candy wreaths. And also be sure to put it over parchment paper, because you can lift your parchment paper up and use your candy flakes. These are almost set up. Not quite, but they're getting there. I think that makes it so festive and really puts you in the holiday spirit. You can prepare these 3 or 4 days in advance and store them in an airtight container at room temperature before serving. Now I'm going to show you how to make my giant cornflake wreath. Add your remaining ingredients here on a cookie sheet lined with wax paper or butter, and we're going to mold it into a big giant Christmas wreath. If it gets too hard on you, You can put this in the oven on 250 for about 5 or 10 minutes and it will really soften up on you. That's what I've had to do here. Work it into the size of wreath we're wanting. So what do you think? You think we should make it a little bit bigger, which we could by stretching it because it's so pliable. I like this shape right here. We're coming back with our little candied pearls. If you want to use larger ones, you be my guest, but this time I'm going to put 3 together so it can represent the hollies on your fresh wreaths during the holidays. I love integrating the green berries with the red. I love the contrast it gives. We're going to add our little sprinkles of snow before it completely sets up. The reason I love using this parchment paper is we can add our candy shreds right back into the bottle and use for another time. I want to show you what it looks like on the inside. Now this recipe makes 18 small Christmas wreaths like this, or you can make 1 large wreath, or you can make 8 little wreaths and then a larger wreath, but I'm gonna leave that up to you. And see how it just breaks open, it just pulls apart. Everyone loves these. Gotta give it a try. Taste the marshmallows. So buttery and nice. These are so fun and festive. For your large wreath, you can use a serrated knife and cut whatever you'd like to eat off your giant size wreath. And how fabulous is that? I just love these edible Christmas cornflake wreaths. Leave me a comment, give me thumbs up, hit that notification bell to be the first to get my new YouTube food videos. Thanks a million for watching, you all. Happy holidays, stay safe, and I'll catch you lovely people later.